My name is Michael Kennedy. I am a senior partner of Estelle and Kennedy. We are a full-service law firm with office locations in Upland, Los Angeles, and Irvine, California. One of the primary areas of practice would be in the area of contract law. Estelle and Kennedy has formed numerous contracts for individuals as well as the business community. Contracts can take on several different forms. In fact, they're quite vast in the types of contracts that are created. For example, you have real estate purchase agreements, you have escrow agreements, you have stock purchase agreements, you have leasing agreements, you have employment contracts, and on and on and on. Each of these contracts can be tailored so that it affords our clients the maximum protection if there is a breach, if they are hauled into court to defend the contract, or if they are the plaintiff and they need to pursue enforcement of an agreement. We have a tremendous track record in, number one, structuring solid contracts for the benefit of our clients, as well as pursuing performance of contracts through litigation, and defending individuals who have been accused of breaching contracts. So it's very important that if you are going to enter into an agreement, and that can be a simple lease agreement, it can be an employment agreement, if you're going to purchase real estate, if you are entering into a construction contract, it is extremely important that, one, you have a qualified attorney draft the contract, and number two, that if the other party has drafted the contract, that you have your own attorney review the terms. To give you an example, we recently had a client to come in who had drafted his own contract. He had gotten one off one of the internet sites, and there was a problem with the contract. So the other party clearly breached it, but the only issue was that if our client were to pursue litigation, the cost of litigation would likely have exceeded the amount he would be entitled to in a judgment, in a victorious judgment for breach of contract. And the cost of litigation, that means attorney fees and costs, he would not recoup. Now, why wouldn't he recoup it? Because under the civil code, you do not recoup attorney fees and costs in a breach of contract action unless that term, that provision, is expressly included in the contract. So this individual who did not consult an attorney when he drafted the contract did not include the terms. So he would have likely won because there was a clear breach, but he would only have recovered a very little actual amount because most of it would have been spent in litigation. So I explained that to you as a true story because it happens more often than you think, where people will structure a contract, or maybe even an attorney will draft a contract without the experience and knowledge and leave out essential terms that can protect a person in the event that there is a breach of contract. So I would strongly suggest that if you are considering entering into a contractual agreement, or if you are currently a party to a contract and you want to enforce your rights, or you need to defend your position, contact Estelle and Kennedy. We will certainly ensure that your best interest is protected. Thank you.